your channel in even more ways. Close. Nobody here. Orientation is locked. Rotate device. Okay, fine. What if I do this? Maybe I still didn't like it. Alright. Do you need your wrench? Look what I did to my finger. Yes. Look. I was spinning it on this part. Nobody's here. Oh, look, we have one person. I don't know who it is, though. Let's see. How do you freaking work this thing?
Go to your phone and look at the comments. Don't use mine.
Well, no, nobody's commenting yet. It's just one person's on here.
Who's that?
I don't know. Now there's two watching.
Well, welcome to the LVP Live. What is today?
The 14th.
What day?
Tuesday.
Welcome to the Tuesday night live. The unofficial, not official workstation.
Two Hacks Garage said put a big block Ford in it and call it a day.
A little late for that, bud. Although, I will say it would make a lot of people mad, which would make me happy.
He said, ha.
I'd like to put a Chevy engine in a Mopar and a Mopar engine in a Ford. And then do a Ford engine in a Chevy and a Mopar engine in a Chevy. But there's only so much money in the world, and I don't have it, so maybe in another life. Okay. Set up a welder. Can you hear that? Maybe you can't hear that music.
I don't know.
Don't aim at me here, Jesus. I'm the center of attention. Somewhat.
I'm curious to see how you even see who's viewing it right now. Because it says there's three.
There's three people?
But two hacks and me are the only ones that I know are in here.
Well, there's somebody else.
But who 'tis it?
Alexa, volume 1. God, that's loud too. Set up for aluminum. It's not good. So was anybody commenting or?
The last comment was ha from two hacks.
Ha.
Ha.
Nice. I don't. If anybody has any questions, I mean, I'm not a very bright person, but I can try to answer. I mean, I'm creative and I'm mental. I don't know how to say it right without it coming out stupid. I'm good with physical things, not words or books.
4 people are watching. Oh, no, just 3 now.
It was really fun.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nice.
Oh, no, now 2 people are watching.
Oh, no, it's just you.
Me and 2 hacks. Oh.
That's just you.
6% recycled said hello Levi's and at 2 hacks garage.
Oh, what's up, 6%? How are you doing? Is the video quality very good?
Who you asking?
The people. We the people.
6% said good. How about you all?
Oh, doing just fine. Busy. Busy, busy, busy. Got a long season ahead of us that stops at the No Name Nationals. So,
Does it end there?
yeah, that's September
20th.
something.
Well, no, we leave on the 20th.
Something, ain't it?
We leave on the 20th. It's the 21st through the 23rd.
Well, they're all numbers. They're the same thing. It don't matter.
He said, looking forward to seeing you at the No Name Nationals.
I hope to see you guys too. I hope this year I bring something that doesn't break on the second pass. I'm working on that, so kind of bear with me here. I'm working with what I got, and I ain't got a lot, so we'll see. We'll see. This transmission should hold up.
Don't jinx yourself before you take it to the dyno. By the way, have you called Nick for dyno day?
No, it's not.
That's on your to-do
I want
list.
to get it close, running and driving, and
Did you stop and get shampoo without me?
no,
There's shampoo on the steps.
I didn't do it.
Are you fibbing?
No, I seriously am not.
Oh,
I'll come straight home.
okay.
Although that would be, well, who got it then?
Probably.
Oh,
I don't know.
Everybody's out, so it's probably bad. Anyway,
Well, it's the stuff you didn't want, so.
good. I like getting things I don't want.
Bring.
Still 4 people watching, or just one? Or
No, 2 now.
2?
It was 1, now it's 2. I don't know who's in here. It's probably, well, me. You always have 1. It was me.
So you're the only one watching?
No, somebody else is too.
I know.
I don't know who, but somebody is.
Well, it's good for them. I'm glad you're watching, because I didn't know how well this would go over, and we started filming, and the batteries started to die, and then all of our batteries were dead, and I'm like, screw it.
Let's just go live.
I said I was going to take a break from YouTube, and here I am, so.
Here we are, not taking a break from YouTube.
Yeah, I'm doing real good. I'm keeping my word. It is what it is.
Oh, there's 3 in here now. 6% said, still here. I have to go in 10 minutes. Sorry. It's all right.
Well, I'm glad you made it.
Glad you
Hopefully-
stopped in to say hi.
Yeah, I'm glad you stopped. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I can teach somebody something, or maybe I can teach myself something. I'm gonna go help the dogs because I'm smart. Safety third.
I think it's safety first. That's just me, though. Are you welding all the way down there? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Ignore me. Are you welding down there or up here? Down there.
You can come closer if you want.
For me to go blind, sure thing.
You won't go blind. Alright, change the tungsten out because it was fuel.
Yunk.
There. Alright, let's see if I can electrocute myself.
Sir, you're not wearing gloves.
Minor.
What kind of welding are you doing?
Stick welding. Welding a transmission mount on
The position.
on a transmission mount on a 75 laguna.
I was just asking what kind of welding you were doing just because it sounds different than what you normally do.
Well,
It's quieter because you don't get the bam,
welding,
bam, bam. Yeah.
that's because I'm not doing aluminum.
Michael Peterson said such an elegant stance.
Thank you, Michael.
You have 6 people in here now.
I am trying my best to look good for you. No, please don't look at me as a model. I don't want to be objectified. Ah, 3 should be enough.
Is that it? Hey, that's hot.
It's not hot, it's just warm. Warm enough where it burns you and you feel bad for a week or 2.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
What'd you do?
What?
What'd you
What I
do?
do?
What'd you do? Did you say hey?
No.
Lies. He did something.
I'm a liar now.
Mohawk 62 said, hey, everyone.
How's Mohawk doing? I am living the dream, pal.
I love how we all go to No Name Nationals and only name people by their channel.
Well, I was known as Levi for about, I don't know,
9
a month
months.
after No Name Nationals, and someone said,
Hey, Dylan.
yeah, and people in the chat were like,
Oh, hey, Dylan.
your name isn't Levi?
No, that's
No,
his
it's
last
my
name.
last name. I mean, I
No,
would
this is
actually-
Patrick.
Yeah, I don't care what you call me. I've been called much worse than Levi, so you know.
Oh, yeah, he gets enough from me.
All right, let's see. I guess I can take that out now.
You've gotten 2 likes so far
Really?
for the 13 minutes that we've been live.
That's awesome.
So we're
Thank
doing
you.
good somewhere.
Somebody liked it. I appreciate that, everybody.
Michael Peterson said, what made you get a Laguna S3, Levi? Question mark.
Good question.
He said, this is the ugliest freaking car I've seen. I'm going to buy it.
Because I'm really, really stupid, and I thought, oh, that'll be cool. It'll be rare. Nobody will ever have anything, and you know.
Which is true, but.
Which is true. There's nobody that has parts for this freaking car, and I'm the one that is here building one, and I'm the stupid one. No, actually, I was looking for something different. I don't want a Camaro or Nova. I have nothing wrong with them. There's just so many, like an S10 or a Ford Ranger, things like that. There's just too many of them. I wanted to build something that somebody looked at and goes, man, I haven't seen one of them in a long time. And,
Or it's like, what the heck is that? I've never seen one of those.
What in the world is that? Where did that come from? It come from outer space? You know, I mean, this car is, to me, a throwaway back in the day, and now everybody's like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. It's kind of neat, you know. I mean, it's a very cool car, and I've learned a lot about them. And I'm telling you, the history of the cars are cool. They're just everything about the 73 to 77 platform has astonished me, and that there's not much following for them, but there is a very unique following for them. The people are very tight. They're very good people.
Michael said he has one himself. He says, I know what you mean, no parts.
Yeah, the interior in this car is part of a different car. Quarters are new. Floors I had to make. Trunk pan I had to make. Firewall I had to make. Cage, you know, the roll cage, I had to make that. Or we did. All the cross members for everything had to make. Well, that's kind of my fault. I guess I could have left that for the stock engine and stuff, but we went an LS. But yeah, I love the Laguna platform. I mean, you just don't get much more unique than this. I mean, there's a couple cars out there that I would say is more unique than this that are kind of unpopular, not many people know about. This is one of them.
He says.
What?
He says they do make floor pans for these A bodies.
Well, it also depends on what you're doing with it. I was building a race car on a budget, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's only one place that I know of that might make it. And I thought they were like $800, and I got $800 and, well, all the steel for the floors and the quarters, and I probably bought the front wheels under that 800. I am very, very tight with the money that I spend. I don't like to spend on things I don't need. Like, it's a race car. It doesn't have to have nice floor pans. This is a dumb idea. No, it's not. It's already held up.
So you hope.
That's garbage. I'll have to get new bolts. That one's not though. Note to self: buy 4 arms. I have one less arm than I need. But anyway. Oh God. What? Oh. Lefty Lucy, righty tight, dummy. Oh, anybody else commenting?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Well, I hope everybody's having a good night. I am just doing my best to fill in videos because I just don't have time to do them anymore. And it's just lovely. I just love it. Let's see.
Beautiful.
The wrench that I just had.
It's right there.
No, not that one. The ones with these.
Michael said he subscribed a long time ago. Crazy cool to see how far you've come.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I try my best.
Is it right there? Is it the one I had that I was spinning on my finger? Because if so, it's over there. Laying by the GoPro.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's that one.
Yeah.
Would you just look at it?
Yeah, I've tried to do my best with this channel, and I know I'm not a perfect person. I never say I will be, but I do try my best for the people that watch it. I mean, you know, I'm not a professional racer. I have a job. The only difference between me and somebody that golfs is probably the price of the sport. You know, I'm just here to have fun and meet new people and find. This was a dumb idea. I'm not gonna get it all out. Oh yeah, I can. I'm just stupid. Yeah, I meet new people and stuff, and I'm telling you what, I have. If you're looking to get into a good motorsport, drag racing, I would. To me, is top tier in that category. Lucky Lucy, righty tighty, right?
Limey Chevelle said, howdy Levi Limey here.
Oh, what's up, Limey? How you doing? He's got one too, don't he? You got an SC, don't you? Or yeah, an SC. Whatever they call that. I think that's who that is.
Mohawk 62 said, my son and I walked around No Name National pits last year and subbed to everyone there.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's a great event, and I'm telling you.
Oh, look, hey, there's Patrick. Patrick said, hey, Dylan, you ready for Cincy? Question mark.
There's my drive shaft. Looks pretty good, don't it? I got that Bluetooth connection, man. She's better than the direct connection. She's Bluetooth.
Limey said, good brother, yes, sir. Chevelle SE, 2 of them.
That's what I thought.
Hey, you need the rest of the drive shaft.
You don't need a drive shaft. It's Bluetooth. It's got a little thing here.
Limey said, hell yeah, mine's the same way right now.
I mean, what's wrong with Bluetooth, man? We're in the new age. Come on. Yeah, I'm almost ready for Cincy Street Nights. And when I say almost, I mean like...
Not at all.
I'm probably going to have it barely idle onto the dyno before we go.
Hey, what's Patrick's
Is what?
Do you remember Patrick's
I don't.
Oh. Limey said almost is horseshoes and hand grenades only.
Yeah. We're almost there, like having a hand grenade and...
Patrick said, oh crap, Bluetooth drive shafts aren't very fast.
I don't know what everybody's talking about, man. That's the new age, man. I mean, it was the times, man.
Good one.
No, I'm going to use a stock drive shaft, just with a better yoke and universal. So if I twist it, minor. I mean, I hope I don't twist it right off the trailer, but whatever happens, happens. At least it'll be a good show for people around me, not me. It'll suck for me. All right, let's weld that. What's it doing? I forgot what I was doing. I want to weld that, but I don't know what I was doing now. What was that?
Patrick said, unfortunately, we're going to be out of town on vacation, so we'll miss Cincy Street Nights. Limey said, lower control arms and sway bar as soon as snow melts again.
Is he going to do that to his car?
I would assume so.
I recommend it. You can do it. I mean, I have a jig for it. I just took G-body control arms, upper and lowers, in the rear. If you're talking about the front, I don't have none for that, but yeah. But for the rear, I have a jig where you just cut it, and you put a sleeve into one, and you extend them, and it's just for the rears, or the rears, just for the bottoms, and it's an extension piece here. You can come look at it.
You better reply back to Patrick, too.
Yeah, in a second. It's just a little piece of steel tubing that goes inside and welds in there. I can't remember if it was solid stock or not, but it's I believe it's tubing. It makes it longer, and I mean that's just what we got. There's no adjustability in the bottom ones. The top ones are just factory G-body style control arms. So
He said the UMI is going in.
that sounds familiar. And Patrick, I hope we're going on vacations just as fast. Although he's going to Savannah, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's going to Savannah. He'll enjoy that much more in Cincy Street Nights. Yeah, if he's anything like me, I loved Savannah.
You were also like 12 when you went.
It doesn't matter. If you like history, you like it. I mean, the town was very cool. It's where I got to see my first Nissan GTR, so I'll always remember that. It's beautiful red with like chrome. I can't remember what kind of wheel they were, but man, they were pretty. I have never ever liked a new car until that point, and I loved that car. I wish I knew where it went. I mean, I can't afford it, but I just like to know where it went.
Patrick said, but the Duster only needs water and it's ready to drive until I take it apart on Good Friday weekend for a new hot side for the 78-75 billet Gen 2 0.5.
Ooh. Somebody's going fast.
He also said, Savannah's nice. We've been there many times. We may meet up with Family's Garage.
Why does it sound familiar?
Because they were probably at No Name Nationals like everybody else. Just a guess.
Right.
He said, Limey said that's the link for it, Dylan. I'd assume that's what he's talking about, the UMI. But I don't know. I know nothing about cars. So.
He posted a link?
He said, no. When he said the UMI is going in, he said that's the link for it, Dylan. And I apparently was right because he said yupper. L-I-N-K, yes. Yeah. The link for the car.
Go and look at it. I think that's what it means. I don't know. I'm stupid.
Patrick said, then we'll really try to break the little 318 Magnum. Will it take 30 PSI? Question mark.
At least once. I mean, you got that going for you. I hope it lasts a long time. I do.
Limey said he'll put it on the Insta page in a message. Okay.
Hey, dummy. What's your ground clear boy?
I was thinking, I'm like, hey, aren't you supposed to have the clamp that's on the car on that? Or somewhere?
I'm stupid, I know.
Nick the Van Man 90 said, I always wanted a Laguna S3, one of the coolest and most underrated Chevrolets ever. I always wanted one like in Cannonball Run, red with the Hawaiian tropic paint scheme.
Very, very cool car. Someone just put one together, I think. Man, it's beautiful. I mean, beautiful. They did a great job on it. Yeah.
Take
you can own this Laguna. I don't really have a reason to keep it besides the fact that it's fun. Nah, I'm gonna sell it. I am trying to buy another one though, so maybe. Maybe there'll be two at No Name Nationals 2024.
Welding, take 2.
Yep.
Nick the Van Man said, just make sure you load up the back seat with cases of beer and don't forget the bag of pork rinds.
Not a bad idea. This one's even got a back seat.
Patrick said, we'll get down your way sometime in May going to Madison. We'll swing over your way. Sounds good to me.
Please do. I'm always here.
We'll be here. Are you talking about the Riviera? Question mark. Because if so, a lot. Yep. We just bought new tires for it. We gotta figure out the passenger window. It currently doesn't have one. It has one, but it's not in it. Not sure how we're gonna figure that out. Needs a
What?
trunk.
You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to 38 POS Racing. He asked what we needed for the Riv. And I said, I'm gonna assume you're talking about the Riviera, and if so, everything.
Oh, now.
So, to catch you up on everything, so Mohawk 62 said my friend in high school had a Laguna black with a gold stripe, and then 38 POS answered me about, I was like, are you talking about the Riviera? And then Limey Chevelle said, let him know when he's done. I sent him pics of the rear axle and UMI arms. He sent that to your Instagram. And then Nick the Van Man said, I'm new to this chat and this car, ... What's it got for powertrain and whatnot? Judging by you having a TIG welder out, I bet it's going to be nice.
No. It's nice, but not nice. It's a hand-built hot rod, but you got a 5.3 liter up front, stock bottom end, you know, stock rods, stock pistons, stock rings, stock bearings, stock bolts. Got a cam, lifters, springs. We did the trunnion upgrade on the rocker arms.
Limey summed it up for you. He said it's a hot rod Chevelle Laguna that will drive fast. LOL.
I like that definition. I mean, that's the whole point of me building it, was to go fast. You know, like Ricky Bobby, I go fast. But, and we had originally a Turbo 350 behind it, which it's over there in the corner. It decided at the No-Name Nationals to just decide to go, hey, I'm not going to work no more. So we're going back with 400 turbo, and that's why I have to fix them out. And what else? What else is there to know about it?
You mean transmission?
No, TH400.
You said turbo.
Turbo 350 is a transmission.
Oh. I'm like,
No,
the transmission, or the turbo went to poop too? What? I didn't know about that.
It better not.
Knew about the transmission.
That's a good turbo.
But I mean, everybody in this chat knew what you were talking about besides me.
But, so up front it's got a S480 straight from, well, I say straight from Border. I have a buddy, does turbo work. His name's James Grubbs. Went through turbo, put a 80 millimeter billet intake charge wheel on it. It spools up very nicely. It's a very good turbo. Intake, I have a Holly High Rim. I have a what's it called? Tick Performance intercooler between the top half and the bottom half. What else?
I don't know what's going on in this group chat with you, your dad, Devin, and Nick, but wherever he's at, he's in too.
LS Fest is September 8th through the 12th. So, just to let you guys know, we'll be there. Most people probably aren't going. If you are going, I'll have t-shirts, stickers, no hoodies. I'll have koozies, like cup koozies.
Possibly hats.
Really?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Seeing how I feel.
I'm not in charge anymore. I put her in charge. She's in charge.
Nick the Van Man said, can't beat a Turbo 400. The ubiquitous Turbo Hydromatic 400 is about as bulletproof as it gets. Perfect for the big power that engine's making in that size car.
Well, I'd like to prove that wrong. I want this thing to just blow the smithereens. No, I don't. I really don't want to do that. It can do that at the No Name Nationals on the final round of the 28-10-5 shootout.
Limey said, need a new hat, lol. I do, yes.
I do?
He does.
Oh, you? Oh.
He said, it says, need a new hat, lol. I do, yes.
I mean, I don't see why we can't get you one.
Small, medium, large, extra large to extra large. So the hats are gonna be flex fit hats. They're not gonna be like you can adjust them yourself. I mean, they can be, but we'll have to.
I like the flex fits, and so far I've only sold what I like to wear, which is.
Limey said awesome.
Wait, said what?
Awesome.
Awesome?
Awesome possum.
Oh, okay. Well, he has my Instagram, so.
He does, because he sent you a message.
Send me your address.
Large to extra large is my hat size. Got it. Black or gray, or.
I've done black and gray. So the black, I usually do green or orange.
Or gold.
Oh yeah, I've done gold now too. I like the gold a lot, honestly.
The gold with black goes really well. With the gray, we've done orange or green. He wants black. So do you want gold letters, orange letters, black and gold? Okay. Black and gold with a large, extra large hat. Got it. Please hold.
Please hold. Please hold.
Black, lime green, sorry. Which is it?
I don't know. Whatever you want. Yeah.
Lime green, okay. He goes, let me get back to welding before I forget what I'm doing. Lime green, okay. I got it down in my notes, so when I go to order hats, I'll know to get some black and make sure I have enough green vinyl to make it. Which I'm sure I'll need to stock up on at some point. Looks beautiful. Oh, that's a bright light. I'm blind. I can no longer see. Did you send it to us in Instagram, Limey?
What?
I'm talking.
Well, good. I'm low.
I also looked at the light, and I can't see out of my right eye.
Yeah, you're not supposed to look at that. Just an FYI.
He said, don't look at that light. Your eyes will hurt later, and yepper. So he sent us his address in Instagram. And I had a feeling I wasn't supposed to look at that light, but you didn't. Wasn't paying attention, and I heard click, and I'm like, oh, God. There goes my eyeball. What's done is done. I'm already blind. I can't see worth a poop anyway. If you get to it, the Riviera before No Name Nationals, I'll have some trunk room. I've raced them for years and have parts left over. Sweet. I just need, for the trunk, I just need I guess I don't really need it, but like the liner that goes in it, and that's really it, because a mouse decided to tear ours up. Plus, I think we'll have to make a back like pan, like where the front of the car, like the back seat and the trunk like where they meet, I guess is what I'm trying to say, that needs replaced. I currently don't have anything there, so you could literally crawl in the trunk and crawl out to like the front of the vehicle. So I'll need to do that. I mean, I'm pretty sure in order to open the trunk, we have to, don't we, in order to open the Buick trunk, don't we have to use a screwdriver?
Yeah.
Yeah, currently to open the Buick trunk, we have to use a screwdriver. I mean, we could always do that because I doubt we'll ever use the trunk for anything, but in case we would, may need to figure out how to do a lock for that. Yeah.
Okay.
The Buick's also gonna need new brakes. I'd say front and rear. I'd say a new battery. It's gonna need quite a bit. And brakes are overrated. Yeah, I guess so. I'm sure they won't be cheap. The tires were, what was it, almost, well, I say it was expensive, but they were like $80 a piece. So I bought all 4 new tires, so it was really like $320, but kind of a lot coming out of the old bank account all at one time. Yeah, maybe for the Buick. I can't remember what size they were. Hang on, let me look. I have like everything in my notes. I'm sure I can help you out with some of that locks and trunk liner if I remember. Dang, Limey, that's expensive. Let's see.
Anybody new watching? People comment?
Yeah, they're just kind of talking to me and talking amongst themselves as well. I think that's what they were.
What?
My tire size. We're talking about like tires and how much mine were, and then Limey said that his were like $135 a piece, and I'm over here complaining about $80 a piece ones that were $320 altogether, and I was trying to figure out what size my tire was, and
Granted.
38 POS Racing said he might be able to help us out with some of with the locks and the trunk liner if he remembers. And then Limey said his tires are $135 a piece, and then 38 POS said 235.70 15s. Is that what my tires are?
I do not remember.
I don't remember.
I have slept since then. Anything that happened that night, I do not remember. Ain't that bad?
I don't know. We went to Walmart at like 8 o'clock, and the tire
tires.
people were already like
Closing shop.
they were mad because we come up in there and was wanting tires. Granted, we could have went the next day, but it was like we might as well get them now or we won't ever get them. So we got them.
Yeah. So I don't know about it.
I was talking about like what all I needed. I was like, trunk liner. Sorry. I was like looking at your leg.
Nobody wants to look at my legs. I mean, I'm fat.
It was kind of like they were looking at you from the waist down, but like at an angle. You got your Sharpie hanging out of the whole pocket of your shirt.
Embarrassed.
He's shy, guys.
Don't make fun of my size.
Oh my god. Will my eye hurt if I only looked at it for like a split second?
I mean, probably not. I mean,
I still feel like it's being affected.
oh yeah, if you don't see green dots for at least a half hour.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see, what else can I do?
Oh, I guess Limey's not coming to No Name Nationals?
I don't think he ever went, did he?
No.
You should, Limey.
It's like
a fun time.
it's
you don't
like
have to.
looking at the sun. Yeah, it's probably right. I was talking about my eye. He said yes, it's like looking at the sun. Mohawk sent him like what it was and when the dates are.
Yeah, it's a great event. You don't have to race. You can show your car. You can do whatever you want there. You got a burnout contest, a monkey bike challenge.
They should have a who can get down the track fastest on foot. I'd love to see how that would go.
All I gotta say, I lose.
Somebody would face plant because their shoes would get stuck.
Oh yeah,
I guarantee it.
I'm gonna paint that while I'm sitting down here.
Oh jeez. He's always got to paint something. Nothing can ever be not painted, right?
Let's see, is that matte or gloss? Do you remember?
Huh?
Is it matte or gloss?
What you painted underneath?
Yeah.
Believe it was matte. But I could be wrong.
That's what I paint.
Oh, oh hell, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't want that rusting. Looks like garbage.
So paint's gonna stop that.
Let's see. I don't know what else to.
My hands are frozen. I keep switching every so often to shove one in a pocket.
I will make that a little bit easier on you. Maybe.
Like if I put my hand on your back right now, you would probably cry.
Huh?
Said if I put my hand on your back, on your bare back, you would cry. Did I tell you what one of the doctors that I work with did to me yesterday?
No.
So he has these shoes that are super, super quiet. He walks up behind me and I'm facing a different way. And I hear, I almost scream because he scared the living bejesus out of me. So then he goes and tries to do it again today. Well, I didn't hear him walk up. If he wouldn't have been wearing the jacket he had, I wouldn't have freaking heard him and he would have grabbed me and I'd have screamed. Mohawk said you'll wake up tomorrow and your eyes will feel like they have sand in them. Well, isn't that freaking fantastic? I looked at it for a split second. It wasn't even that long. Oh. Amy said, Dylan, get that lady a sheet. What exactly is that going to do? You just going to set that up somewhere or are you going to hold it for a while?
No, you can put it somewhere. I mean, you can.
At this point, this really isn't going to work. You might as well have just given it back to me and let me hold it.
Well, listen, ma'am. I'm trying my best here.
Just let me hold it.
Ooh! Look what I done did.
What are you doing?
I'm using my brain.
Oh my God, he's going to put it on the trash can. Yeah, and then I have to move it every time you move. So you might as well just take it out of this thing so I can put it on my hand and put it in my hand. Here, you put it there.
But my hands are closed.
So my hands are cold.
Let's see.
Sorry, I can't do anything.
That's crooked. All right, see if I can see that. Can you see my whole bottle?
Can't know. He said to the left.
To the left, to the left. Here.
He says back. Like, back to where it was, or it needs to be scooted back some. Please specify.
How many people watching?
4.
4?
5. It says 5 on your phone. It has 4 on here because I don't think it counts me on my phone. So you have 5 counting me. 4.
Woo!
So you have 7 likes
All right.
in the 50 minutes that we've been live.
Are we really been live for 50 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow.
Some of where it was, but find where it is. If you want to move it, move it. Okay.
Sounds good. What time is it?
Um,
What time did we start? That was an hour ago.
8:33.
It's 8:33 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I got a shower.
I know, so do I. We'll go for another 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't know.
10, because then that'll put you at an hour. What coilovers do you have in there?
On the front or the rear?
The front or the rear?
Well, the coilovers
There's
in the
no
rear.
in the front, is there?
Not yet.
Okay, so in the rear.
So they're QA1s. They're double adjustable. I mean, let's see. I don't remember the spring rate. Spring rate's like 200, I think. When I bought them, they come with 400-pound springs. So this shock's meant to be on the front of a car.
You did have single adjustables, didn't you?
Yeah, those are sold.
Yeah, I knew you sold them.
The double adjustables are.
On the car.
No, they're up in there somewhere.
Oh,
They're in the
did
trunk.
you say the single adjustables are or the double adjustables?
I got double adjustables for the whole way around it now.
Oh.
Remember, I bought those off of Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah! I hate
Did you do
Facebook
that?
Marketplace, but I love it.
Jeff Peters sent a thumbs up on Facebook, so I don't know what you sent him.
No clue.
Oh, he also sent 4 photos.
Oh.
So.
Um,
And it's of a vehicle on the back of a trailer.
yeah, it's his black truck, I bet.
No, it was his black truck hauling something.
Oh, so it means he's back on. I don't know. He called and asked if I could haul it. And
He said, BRB, gotta delete my sway bar posts. Limey said that. I guess he put posts on Instagram or Facebook or something, and now he's gonna go delete them.
Why? You don't want people to see your nice new suspension? I mean, I don't care. It's your thing. But I don't know who asked the question of the shots.
Are those the coilovers?
Yeah, who asked?
Limey.
Oh. Yeah, I can get you a part number. They don't fit. They won't work on a stock housing or nothing. You gotta add brackets.
He goes, me. And you asked who asked.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta add shock brackets. Cause like that, this is a Ford 9-inch from Quick Performance. Yes, they do make these for money.
Oh, he said, and no, I sold the stock sway bars.
Oh.
So he made a Facebook Marketplace post, and then now he's got to go delete it.
Amen, brother. Woo.
Did you tell him what you bought the other day? Saturday?
Oh yeah.
Tell him how I guess our trip went first, and then how it ended. Started with a big head from a
Yeah, that's
dealership,
definitely. We're
and
definitely not getting any watch hours from this video. So,
I'm just kidding.
rewind to Thursday last week. I've been searching for a daily driver for how long? A month? Can't find nothing. Things I do find down my price range. I mean, people want $5 or $6 grand for something that used to be a couple of years ago $1,000 to $1,500. It's like I can't pay that for a piece of junk. So I find this Toyota Corolla, 5-speed. Pictures look perfect. No rust, no bubbles, no dings, no dents, no scratches, no cracked windshield. The odometer doesn't read. So we drive, was it an hour and a half?
I think so.
An hour and a half south, or
Wherever.
towards Illinois and Indiana, to this little itty bitty town in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Called Jeffersonville, Indiana.
Yeah, and we get there, dude goes, oh, you know, it's got its, you know, problems and whatnot, and kind of just playing it off like it's a good car.
Dylan looks at it, and it's got a cracked windshield.
It's got a cracked windshield. The odometer, like he said, doesn't even show a number. I was thinking he said he didn't take a picture of it working either, so I didn't know if it just meant like it quit working, so it had like 195,000 miles and then it quit. But no, it doesn't even show a number. So I think this thing could have freaking a bajillion miles on it. I wouldn't know. That didn't bother me. The cracked windshield, the entire almost rocker panels starting to come out and rust. I mean, like a day or two after we drove it, you could hit it with a rock and it would probably just fall. That made me mad. He forgot to mention that the strut tower is rotting out, or starting to. And then he also forgot to mention that running and driving good doesn't mean slipping in between
First
almost
and
every
second,
gear.
third.
Yeah, almost every gear should not slip. I mean, first, second, and third to fourth slipped. I mean, that's not a good running and driving car. So, shout out to the used salesman. If you're good enough to get somebody to buy that, you should be a salesman. If you can't, sorry, you shouldn't be a salesman. Anyway, we test drive it. It has all these bugs, and it's not worth the money he's asking. I offered him $1,800. He was at
He
20.
said, yeah, man, not even close.
And walked away. I went to shake his hand. I went and look at him when he said that. I went to shake his hand. He just walked away. I'm like, screw you, dude. Just doing business, man. Anyway, long story short, we drive from there all the way to
Back home, basically didn't stop at home, went to Aurora, got gas, and then went to Lawrenceburg and got food. Went to Skyline and then drove all the way back to Shelbyville, Indiana.
Yeah, which is up north about halfway between
Indianapolis and
here, where we're from.
somewhere else.
So we ended up doing almost 400 miles just to look at two cars. And one we did bring home, which it's a 2004 Cadillac Escalade. So you're looking at a proud owner of a hunk of junk Cadillac Escalade that don't ship.
They can fit 8 people.
Yeah. So if you see guys in 88 Nationals and wondering where my truck is, my truck's probably taken apart because it's on its last leg or close to it.
Liney said Impala rear 1-inch in Trans Am front, 1 1/4 inch front. I don't know what any of that means. But he said, when this is done, I will check it out. I don't know what he's talking about.
What are we checking out?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Maybe the part number for those.
Oh, I don't have I'd have to load the car and look up
I'm a little lost.
on the QA1 shocks, every part number, at least from anything made from before or when I was born up. So 2000, from 2000.
Have you uploaded the Thursday video yet? Like,
No.
he's talking about he'll check out the Thursday video. I don't think we uploaded a Thursday.
I don't know, maybe we did. I don't
Did you
know.
upload a video on Thursday?
Life has been really hectic.
Jason's Garage said, what up, Dylan?
What's going on, brother? We are just having a blast here tonight, just chatting along, and I did some work, and now I'm taking a break and
Jibber jabbering.
gonna jibber jabber until we go finish the live.
Finishing it?
I don't know.
Are we hitting an hour and then done? Because that's in like 45 more seconds.
I would say just do another 10 minutes. Alright, I'm thirsty. Does anybody want a beer?
You don't even drink beer.
I got Busch Light and I got Zero.
And there's Mountain Dew in there too.
Is there Mountain Dew?
Mm.
Nice.
God, did you fart?
No.
Something freaking stinks. You liar, you did too. God.
Wasn't me? Wasn't me?
Liar.
Wasn't me? I'm innocent.
No, you ain't either. God.
Cheers, genitals.
Great. What did you say? Did you say cheers, genitals?
What's that
Leahy.
show? Yeah, Leahy
Off
from
the Trailer Park Boys?
yeah, Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
That's a
He
great
said,
show.
Mopar Man 1978 said beer farts.
Oops.
He doesn't even drink beer.
I know.
Coke Zero for me, don't drink, Limey said. Jason said it was me.
And Limey, good for you, buddy. I've never been a drinker.
He's drank one time, and it was, well, twice if you want to count the one time when he was like 5 and he opened up a Bud Light instead of a Pepsi, and then gave the rest to the dog.
Speaking of that story, what's funny is the fact that the fridge that I just got this Pepsi out of is the same fridge that when I was 3, I got that beer out of, thinking it was a Pepsi, opened it up,
because they're both blue,
and took a sip and said, "Ew, what's this?" and fed it to my dog. So my dog was
who is no longer here. Let me just say that.
No, yeah, he is. He's buried out back.
Well, he's no longer like running around.
Wow.
Or the second time when he turned 21, we all went to Applebee's it was me, him, and a few of our friends. And we all tell him to order a foo-foo drink, and he said, I ain't no man, I ain't no woman. I'm a man. I'm gonna order a manly drink if I'm gonna drink. So he orders a house rum and Coke, and then he literally doesn't like it, and thank goodness the waitress was nice enough to take an $8 drink off the check. Mohawk62 said, fun live, Dylan, I have to go. I'll see everyone later. Have a great night.
All right, see you later, buddy. Have a good night.
Bye. But yeah, those are his drinking stories.
Yeah, I only have
I have none yet, but hey, come August 18th of this year, I will have plenty.
Sure.
I won't have plenty.
She'll have plenty of experiences trying to crawl home after she's like, I'll be drunk. Please come pick me up. And I'm over here like, nah.
My mom's offered to take me to the bar, but when my mom went to the bar for her 21st birthday, she literally got Coke. That's all she drank, was a Coke. So I might do that. We'll see.
I've been in one bar in my life, and it's here in our town.
King's Landing.
And I'll say this, I'm not a bar person. I could probably force myself to drink, but I'm not a bar person.
I don't know. I like that bar.
It reads
there's
like
a bunch of, like,
cigarettes.
No offense to any older men that are in this chat, but there's a bunch of older men that like go there that creep me out.
Well,
No offense to any older men
I
in
think
this
that's just
chat.
a bar. They're not used to seeing young girls in a bar like that.
Like, as soon as I walked in there, like, I get stared at and I could feel it, and I'm like, please stop it.
But
Stop it.
between the loud music, the people screaming off the top of their lungs because they're
And they're
trying
all
to talk.
drunk.
Yeah, and then the smell of alcohol, and
You're talking to me.
is that it?
Yeah, there's nobody else in here.
Really?
You're literally just talking to me. It says there's nobody in here.
Nice.
But it shows that there's one, and it's me. I'm like, you're literally talking to nobody.
I wonder if we're disconnected or something. I don't know.
It still says we're live.
I don't know. Guess I'll finish this story more.
I'm like, you're just talking. We're up to 8 likes. We've been going for 64 minutes.
Do you know what that means? How many people have we had viewing at one time?
We've had up to 6.
It's like
6 in the,
It's
and
probably
6
like-
watching, and then we've had 8 people like it.
it's probably like 3 watch hours.
Hello, anybody?
Maybe?
Anybody there?
If not, we're gonna close live.
Oh,
Somebody comment?
oh, it's probably me.
Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez.
You had one person pop up, and I was like, hey, look, there's a person. Limey said he's still here.
Oh, okay. Well, where was I at with my story? Or what was I talking about?
We were talking about drunk people, I think.
Oh, yeah. Between the cloud of smoke, the alcohol, the loud music, the people screaming over the top of their lungs because they have to talk over the music, I don't like bars now. I don't like them. I'm just not, I don't get it. I like they're doing there. They're trying to party or have a good time. But to me, having a good time doesn't involve being choked with smoke.
Beer farts or drunk people or the radio is what Limey said. He said drunk people and beer farts and smoke and radio. Oh, we have 3 people in here now. Me, Limey, and somebody else.
But yeah, I don't like doing, I don't know what, if YouTube had a little thing. I need to do stream going. I don't know what's the difference between what we're doing now and what's stream going. I've never streamed. I've never done any live. This is probably the first live we've ever done. Are you sure? We've hosted.
Okay, that we've hosted.
We've been on
I
a
think
couple
this is
live.
the first one.
I mean, we participated in a couple, but this is, I feel like, the first one we've ever done.
We've always been like, we're gonna go live, and then we never go live. We'll go live when other people go live, like we'll hop in theirs, but we never go live.
Well, I was working. We were trying to film. My batteries ran dead, all of them.
I'm probably just talking to me.
It's whatever. And so I decided not to
Video.
try and charge them and wait, and just decided, screw it, let's stream. So I finished up some work and chatted while we did it.
Mind you, I'm the one that said, let's do it.
But I think with that being said, I think we're going to end the live here.
8:50.
8:50. Holy crap. Oh, demonetized. See you in the next one.
Limey said, as long as it's not Friday, that is my Nick's Garage in Canada live.
It'll probably be another night when I'm free. It's probably not going to be a planned live. Nothing in my life is planned at this point. How do I stop this thing? Uh-oh.
In the corner. Still going.
All right. See you, everybody.
Bye, guys.